Let's say that you are given the function h at x is equal to sine 2x cos 3x. Okay, I'm going to solve this using integration by parts. And what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to find the integral, okay, which is equal to the integral of h at x dx. And just as in previously, we're going to be using integration by parts. So on one column I have derivatives, and on the other column I have my integrals. And it does not matter which one you put on either side. I can put the sine here if I wanted, and the cos here if I wanted. It really doesn't matter. So as in before, I'm going to put my minus, and I'm going to put my plus, and I'm going to draw my arrows from here to there, and from here to there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my integration. So we know that our integral is equal to the integral of sine 2x cos 3x dx. Okay, and just to recap too, so on the integral side, as you can see here, we have sine 2x, and then we have the integral of that, which is negative cos 2x over 2, and then the integral of this is sine 2x over 4, and we stop at sine 2x because here we have another sine function here. Okay, so once we get back to the original, we can just stop there. Okay, so moving on, going on to evaluate this integral, we would do it as we did before. So we get cos 3x times negative cos 2x. So I'll write negative cos 2x over 2 times cos 3x. I'm just going to put all this over 2 minus, okay, minus negative 3 sine 3x times negative sine 2x. Okay, so these two negatives cancel out, so it'll be a positive 3 sine 3x times sine 2x divided by 4, and then plus, okay, plus negative sine, or what I should say is the plus the integral, okay, because we've gone to the end here, so plus the integral of, okay, the integral of sine 2x over 4 times 9 cos 3x. So we'll get this. Okay, so since it's a negative times a negative, the negatives cancel out and we have a positive. So we have 9 cos 3x times sine 2x over 4, okay, dx. I'm just gonna, okay, dx. Let me put this up here. Okay, dx. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just scroll over a tad bit here. Actually, no, that's fine. I'll leave that as is. Okay, so what we can do now, as you can see here, we have cos 3x times sine 2x. And as you can see, cos 3x sine 2x, it's in this form here. So we can take the, if we were to take the 9 over 4 out of the integrand, we would get this. Okay, so we get this expression that comes down here, minus this expression that comes down here, plus 9 over 4 times the integral of cos 3x sine 2x. Now, as you can see here, this right here equals I, okay? So we can rewrite this, okay? We can rewrite this expression, okay, not including the 9 over 4, okay, as 9 over 4 times I. So we would write this minus this, okay, plus 9 over 4I. Okay, and this also equals I as well. And of course, what we can do is we can add I to both sides, or sorry, subtract I from both sides since this is a positive. Okay, so we're going to bring this over to this side, and that makes it a negative, so it's going to be I minus 9 over 4I, okay, which is going to give us this expression here, negative cos 2x cos 3x over 2 minus 3 sine 3x sine 2x over 4. Okay, and then of course we can just add these, or so we can subtract that 9 over 4 minus I, and when we do that, okay, we get 4 over 4 minus 9 over 4, which would give us 5, or negative 5 over 4, negative 5 over 4. So we get negative 5 over 4I. Okay, so what we can do now is we can multiply both sides by negative 4 over 5I, okay, to get rid of this side on this side, so get rid of the 5 over 4, the negative 5 over 4 on this side, so we have just I. So what we'll do is we'll multiply both sides by negative 4 and divide both sides by 5, and so as a result we'll get this 4 over 5, okay, negative 4 over 5 times this, okay, minus, or actually I'll just write it out in full, minus cos 2x cos 3x over 2 minus 3 sine 3x sine 2x over 4. And from here on in, we can multiply the negative sign into the brackets, which will cancel out. Okay, this should say plus c now. Of course, we can leave it in this form, but we like to simplify. So what we would get is 4 over 5 times cos 2x cos 3x over 2 plus 3 sine 3x sine 2x over 4. Okay. Over 4 plus c.